we're going to go ahead and break down the 3 strongest Town Hall 13 attack strategies. I figured it was a perfect time because we have CWL going on. So what I'm going to do is look at every attack in every single clan I'm in and see what attack strategy has the highest hit rate. But that's not the only thing I'm going to judge on. I'm also going to judge on which ones are the easiest to use so you guys can learn how to use them and go in your own clans and get tons of 3 stars. Let's go and get right into it. So the first one might be an obvious one, but the other 2 you might not expect at all. So the first one is going to be Queen Charge Hybrid. Hybrid, we all know, has been so powerful since Town Hall 13 has been released, and of course, it is still in the meta. It is still crushing bases, and not only that, but it's pretty easy to use. So out of like the 50 attacks I looked at, pretty much every Hybrid attack was getting a triple, and if it wasn't getting a triple, it was getting over 90%. I don't think I've seen any 1-stars in the clans I'm in with Hybrid, so this is definitely a top contender, and I don't know if you guys are going to agree with me. This is my personal opinion, so of course you guys can drop a comment down below, play along, let me know what your 3 favorite attack strategies are. They might be different from mine, and that's okay. So let's go ahead and play this, and let's break down how to use Hybrid. I mean, by now everybody should know how to use Hybrid, but just in case, we're going to go ahead and do it. So Queen Charge Hybrid, there's some main things you're looking for. He is starting off with a battle blimp, but guys, remember this. You don't always have to go with a battle blimp. The siege machine can really depend, and that's why Hybrid is so versatile and really depends. You have many options. So you can go with a battle blimp and blimp the town hall or blimp a section of the base, or you can go with a siege barracks with more hog riders or other troops inside to help funnel the Hybrid, or you can go with a wall wrecker if you want to push your queen into the base. It just really depends, and I have tons of videos where I fully break it down. For this one, we're going to take a look at this option, which he's going to go ahead and blimp the town hall. And then phase 2 is going to be the Queen Charge. Now remember, with Hybrid, you're looking to get the narrow path for them to stick together, and you're also making sure you get down the enemy CC with the Queen Charge. Otherwise, it can be a big problem. So he's going to go ahead and get the Town Hall down with the Battle Blimp, so now he does not have to worry about it. Also, the Battle Blimp is going to pull out the CC, which is really nice, and now the Queen is going to be able to deal with it. We do have super minions coming out, guys. I cannot say it's enough. Be really careful. Basically, everybody is running super minions in their CC, and they're really deadly for Queen Charges. If you look away for a second, even the headhunters, if you miss your poison or you're not watching or your queen has too much damage, your queen could end up getting roasted, and then the attack is going to be over before it even begins. So we don't want that to happen, right? So be careful. All right, so queen is going to go ahead and charge along the side. With the queen, you're also not only looking to get to pathing, but looking to get down some main buildings. And the thing you got to worry about right now is usually you have enough push to get through the base. You got to worry about time fails. So watch how he's going to start the Hybrid, and even though the queen is still, you know, doing queen stuff, she's still doing her thing up top. She's still going to continue to get some good value. Make sure you start your Hybrid. Don't worry about your Queen Charge and then you forget to start your Hybrid and then you end up with a time fail. So you want to start your Hybrid, you know, have them work together with your queen. And if your queen does die, this is a little thing I like to tell people. Think about how much space your healers take up. So if your queen does die, try to put your Hybrid to where your healers can switch onto them because you can get extra value with them. A lot of people don't think of that, but try to keep your queen and your healers alive as long as possible. So we got the Hybrid coming through. He's going to go ahead and drop the heal. You can either do like Warden right away or you can do heal Warden. It just really depends how much damage is on your Hybrid, but make sure you're aware the most important thing is timing your Warden ability with it and also putting down your heal spells. A little tip, when you're putting down your heal spells, have the Hybrid run into the heal spells. Don't drop it on top and then you get less time with the heal, if that makes sense. So he still has the RC ability. You want to use that RC ability. You want to try to hold on to it as long as possible, or you can use it early if you want to try to get down some of those key buildings. It just, again, you got to have a little bit of base identification, but this strategy, it is definitely the easiest Queen Charge strategy to use. Obviously, Queen Charges are not the easiest thing to do. The best way is just to practice them, get down the timing, and know how much damage your queen can take. And the only way to do that, again, is practicing. But this is a good strategy to practice for Lalo. Once you learn this, you can maybe do the step up to Lalo. All right, let's go and get into the next one. Coming in at number 2 is going to be Super Witches. I swear, Super Witches, they are killing it right now. They're so strong. Every war I watch, every war I stream, when I see somebody using Super Witches, they're usually getting the 3-star. And if they're not getting the 3-star, they have enough troops to triple the base. The problem is time. So you got to be careful with time with this strategy because the Super Witches, they are really powerful. They're really powerful. You usually have enough push, but they're really slow, so you got to be careful. So this is Zap super witches. So with the zaps, you usually want to take out, you know, Inferno, Expo, whatever you can, and then you want to drop the warden after you do the zaps, the cleanup after it. Now this strategy, the main thing is funnel. Now I did do a video where I also did a video where I completely break down super witches if you want to go more in depth to these attack strategies. So he's going to go zap out the Inferno, like I said, and then he's going to use the warden to clean out the trash building, because you want to get that funnel and you want your troops to go where they want, because think about it, how expensive the super witches are. So if they end up going outside the base when you have so little of them already, then the attack is over before it even begins. But also, don't go too long on your warden walk, because again, you gotta worry about those time fails. So he's gonna go ahead and send those super witches right into the town hall. King is gonna go ahead and funnel the top side, warden funnel this side. Make sure, you know, try to do the funnel as cheap as possible, but make sure you invest with it. Make sure it's done. Make sure you get that done. So the witches are gonna go straight into the town hall, so you're ready. Don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about getting a 1-star, which is always nice. You know, you're gonna get the town hall down pretty early. You usually want to get the town hall down pretty early. Now, if you're not going to get the town hall down with the super witches, just like the last attack with the hybrid, you can go ahead and blimp the town hall. So that really just depends on the base, but you do want to get it down pretty early. He's going to pop that warden ability to get through the Giga Blast. Then he has the jump spell to jump the troops into the core. And then once the super witches are in the core, it's an RIP. It's basically over, because those super witches, they are going to tear stuff up, and you don't really have to worry about scatter shots too much with the super witches. They're not really going to be a big issue. The reason you really have to worry about scatter shots with normal witches, so that's when you can decide to go with super witches over normal witches, depending how fast are you going to get down the scatter shots. Can you zap out the scatter shots? That's going to determine which one you want to go with. Both are really strong right now, witches and super witches. And not only that, again, remember guys, I'm also judging on how easy this strategy is to use. So those are the two things I'm judging on: how easy it is and the hit rate and how strong it is. So super witches, they are super simple, even more easy than hybrid. So, and then this third one we're going to take a look at is going to also be an easy strategy, but it's going to be the air strategy. So make sure you guys stick around to see that, and I'm definitely curious to see if you guys agree with me. Let's go ahead and finish this one out first. We do have this multi-inferno over here. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. You probably rather go against a multi-inferno. You gotta worry about multi-infernos with normal witches, not really with super witches so much. Those big boys are gonna be able to get right through it. Let's go ahead and speed this one up. And also guys, let me know, how did your CWL go? Over in Unicorns of Love, they are in first place right now, so going pretty good up in Champs 1. All right, and that's gonna be it. There you guys go. It's a triple. Let's go and get into the last one. So last but not least, and the only air attack strategy on this list is going to be Inferno Dragons. And this strategy, it is really underrated. It is one of the most powerful strategies with the highest hit rate right now, which is insane. I don't know why I don't see more people using this right now. It's really just crushing bases. I'm going to go ahead and explain how to do it. And you see you have those skeleton spells. Those skeleton spells are to distract main buildings like scatter shots, Infernos, basically whatever you need them for. So this attack strategy does take a little bit of patience and a little bit of learning how to use it, and you gotta have perfect spell timing. So just like the super witches, you want to get the town hall down pretty early. You can do that with a battle blimp. If you don't think that's going to be good, you can use the siege machine for something else, and then you can Inferno Dragon into the town hall with the warden ability. Again, it just depends on the base, but most people I see using this strategy, they're getting down the town hall pretty much right away with the battle blimp. That seems to be the best option. And then it goes in with a Sui Hero. With the Sui Hero, you want to try to pick off an air defense if you can, and also some key buildings. And then you want to get a narrow path to fly your Inferno Dragons into. If you can avoid the CC, that would be nice, but you know, it depends. Sometimes you just can't. And then we got those Inferno Dragons coming in over here. Make sure you put down those Coco Loons, and make sure you watch for multi-Infernos. You want to try to avoid multi-Infernos if possible. Over here, we do have a multi. He's going to end up ending on, which is going to be a little bit annoying. And not only that, but try not to go against sweepers. I mean, this stuff is all pretty obvious, but that's okay. I'm still going to say it. We got the queen coming in around 6 o'clock here. She's going to go and clear out this side. Some of the Inferno Dragons do end up splitting off. He should have put down the queen maybe a little bit earlier. He's going to pop that warden ability. And the main thing here is watch how he puts down those skeleton spells to distract some of those key buildings that keep the health, keep the Inferno Dragons healthy. That is the main thing over here. So the Inferno Dragons, some end up going up, some end up going to the bottom towards 6 o'clock, which might even be in his benefit. He still has 2 skeleton spells left. He's going to put a few down, distract these expos and the splash damage. You got to watch those splash damage buildings like I said, multis, also wizard towers. You got to be careful. There we go. We got the Eagle down, and he still has a lot of Inferno Dragons left, and this is where it gets a little bit annoying, is this multi-Inferno, but he should be okay. The Warden's going to assist them. It's going to go down. He still has the Queen ability. Look at this. Still has the Queen ability and still has 2 skeleton spells. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what type of content you want to see next. I think I want to do a video kind of like this, but break down the 3 strongest ground strategies and do a separate video for air strategies. That could be something that's pretty cool. Also, what was I going to say? I forget. I don't remember what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, if you watched all the way through, I do appreciate it. What should the password? We haven't done a password in a little bit. I should test you guys, see who's watching all the way through. Password, Password's going to be #InfernoDragonsOP. There you go. That's how I know you watched the video all the way through. I appreciate it, guys. Oh, there we go. He finds a tornado trap. Poor Warden. Warden got stuck in the tornado trap, but there you go. Another triple. Guys, thank you, and I'll see you next time.